Let's be honest. Every woman trying to build something online has felt this tension. The tension between being seen and being true. The pressure to look louder, to look shiner, and sometimes even water your conviction down just to fit in. But let me tell you something. You can grow your influence without losing your soul. And today I want to show you how to do that. So first of all, we need to redefine what influence even means. Because, it's not just about the views, the likes, the followers, even the brand deals. That's not all that influence is about. It is the ability to shift minds, to reawaken art, and even start movement, even if it's just one person. It's not just about going viral. It is creating what is valuable. And if you're able to understand this, it will help you to build with intention and not with desperation. So, before you chase exposure, I need you to ask yourself these questions. What truths are you carrying that you refuse to dilute? Because sometimes, if you don't know these things, it will be easy for you to compromise. I need you to ask yourself, what do you want people to feel? What do you want people to say when they encounter your brand, when they come across your content? Because that's where true influence begins. Today, I want to give you 7 strategies to keep you grounded as you build influence and impact. And the 6th one is the most powerful strategy that you can inculcate in your life. Number 1, create sacred boundaries around your brand. So let me tell you this again. You do not owe the internet full access to your life. You do not owe the internet full access to your soul. So you have to learn the difference between sharing from a wound and sharing from a scar. Not every powerful thing has to be shared. Learn to create that sacred boundary. Know the difference between the things that you can share and the things that you cannot share. Even Jesus often withdrew to solitary places. So you don't have to overshare all the time. Not every powerful thing has to be shared. You must know that visibility does not transcend to value. So that pressure to always be visible and then putting you under that, let me share this so that I'm just in people's faces will do you no good. Learn to create sacred boundaries. Number 2, know your core beliefs and rehearse them. You can't stay grounded if you are not clear on what you stand on. See, the internet will consistently bully you into trends you are not called to if you don't know your core belief. So you have to ask yourself, what are your core beliefs? What do you believe about God? What do you believe about womanhood? What do you believe about integrity? What do you believe about family? What do you believe about marriage? What do you believe about success? What are your core beliefs? If not, the internet will consistently push you into trends, push you into, you will just get tossed to and fro all the time. So what are your core beliefs? Write them down. Rehearse them. Say them to yourself all the time and let them anchor the way you do things. If not, you will find yourself doing the things that you actually do not believe in. Number 3, pause before you post. So that rush, that temptation to quickly post something just because you believe that it will perform. Honestly, pause and ask yourself, is this the truth or is it just noise? Is it you hyping people up or actually telling them the truth of what they should hear? You should not let applause drag you out of alignment. So before you post something, pause and ask yourself, does this align with the truth that you carry? Does this resonate with the message that you want the people to hear? So pause before you post. Number 4, stay in community that will correct you. Now, you have to realize that you must have people in your circle who just do not only clap for you. It is very important that you surround yourself with people who are not just clapping, who are not just applauding you all the time, but can lovingly tell you that, you see that post? You see that caption? It felt off-brand. People that can always call your attention to purpose when the fame, when the visibility is so loud. It's important you have those people in your circle. Don't turn everybody to your fan. Let everybody not be your fan. Have voices that can lovingly call you back to order. At number 5, don't brand yourself outside your becoming. It is very much okay to evolve. It is very much okay to be a better person, to see changes of growth in you and accept that this is the new person that you're becoming. So don't hold yourself bound to the past version of you just because it performed well. So it is very fine to come out and say, oh, okay, this thing I said a year ago, I no longer believe in it. This thing I preached a year ago, I no longer believe in it. Like it is totally okay to accept that the you last year, the you 2 years back is not the you now. There are changes. And, influence is not just built on perfection, rather on progress. So when you see that there are changes that are now very obvious in your life, you can grow, you can accept the new reality and move. Number 6, measure the depth, not just the reach. As much as the numbers are fine, as much as the views are impressive, but ensure that you measure the depth of your message, of your brand. Ask yourself, did somebody feel understood again? Did someone pray again? Whatever message your brand carries, ensure that you ask yourself cogent questions that, is my brand actually doing the needful? Is the message actually resonating with people? Don't just go about looking at the numbers of views, the numbers of likes, the numbers of reach, the followers that came as a result of that post. But is the content impactful? Is what you're showing up for meeting the needs of people? So don't just measure the reach, but the depth of your work. Number 7, the last strategy is that let God into your content creation process. Whether you talk about faith openly or not, if you're a faith-rooted content creator trying to build influence and visibility, let God into the process. Pray before you plan. Ask the Holy Spirit to breathe on your strategy. Before you post that content, ask Him, is this what you would want me to say? Or this is just me following trends? This is just me jumping on every viral thing? When you let God into the process, there is some sort of peace that overwhelms your heart when you post, even if the post do not go viral. So let God into your process. Let God into every time you want to put a content out. Let God be the one to determine if that is worthy or not. Ensure that your platform is an altar, not just a stage. It is an altar. You have to represent Christ well. Don't misrepresent the God that you believe in. I know it is not easy. When the pressure to perform gets loud, I need you to always remember that you're not called to perform. You're called to transform. So it's okay to build slow. It's okay to build quietly. It's okay to build deeply, but ensure that everything you're building is impactful. So please don't compromise just so you have to be seen. Build slow if you have to, but ensure that you're building right. That's much more important. So I'd like to hear from you. If this video has stirred something in your heart, you can go ahead and drop a comment. What's that one message that you know that you're not willing to compromise on? You're not willing to lose just for visibility. What's that one message you're going to hold on to dearly and not let it dilute? If you haven't subscribed yet to this YouTube channel, I wonder what you're waiting for, because I have so many more videos coming to help you create and build in truth, find yourself, find your inner voice, build visibility and impact, and still stay true to yourself. So right now, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you do not miss out. See you in my next video.